2 days progress. We've got something Jimmy rigged up here. We got the motor out. I had to cut a motor mount on one side, just the bolt, and then this side of the motor mount, it was pretty much gone, but I ended up having to cut it a little bit. There's the exhaust cut. It's out as an assembly. We took the struts out, took the wheels off. We were able to use the cherry picker finally the right way. It did really good today. We've got it racked in there sideways. Got all these motor mounts, came out pretty nice and decent. Looks like it might be a little muddy, oily. I don't know. But I did put a serpentine belt on that here about 2 years ago. Don't matter now. It's probably needs it again. But next thing's next. We got this just hanging loose. That's as high as we got it. I pick that motor up a little bit off these front frame horns here. Pick that up, slide that out, then we slide it on out. If we think we can get it without hurting the oil pan, I don't know. I got an old hood here we can let it down onto if we need to. Stick that hood up under that oil pan and it'll be slick to drag. That's probably what we're going to use to fix the hole in the firewall. Dry storage or scrap, it don't matter. But that's both sides. This is the motor mount we had to cut. I had to reach in here with a sawzall blade and cut both sides of that motor mount bolt off. And then I just cut these back pieces off. We used to do that all the time. They rot up inside of the body and you break it off anyhow. You know, we'd usually just weld them back together when we got done with it or whatever, especially on something old. You know, if we'd try it and it wouldn't come, and I tried it and it wouldn't come. So we unhooked 2 brake lines in the back, and we had to unhook a vent tube, and all we got left is the fuel lines right here. These 2 fuel lines here, and then we can let the motor down and slide it out. And I'm gonna leave this body up good and high, that way we can get in there and get that core support off. I'll have to take the back side and get it up to snuff. And didn't want to cut that much on it, hoping it'd just come apart, but you know, things that happen won't happen the way you want it to happen beautifully. But we're going to take that motor off of that subframe, take the subframe and the transmission off of it, get all the wiring harness off of it so we don't tear it up. And whatever we think, you know, we're going to be using, I'll get out here, put a chain to these subframe pieces, get it up high enough, get this block and this tire out. Probably slide the old hood under it and let it down on the hood. That way we can slide it and just hook a chain to it, slide it out there. In theory, it should work. Try not to tear nothing up. It's be a slow pull. I tried to talk to the old timer and he was like, hey, you know, it's close to the 4th of July, and if you want to get anything done, you're going to do it yourself. He didn't say that, but that's pretty much, that's my thinking. But we'll drop that transmission off there. We'll get everything pulled away from it. It's still got all the brake lines on that cross member. We're going to put all new brake lines on the truck anyhow. It needs them probably. And then I talked to the guy about the motor plate, and he was saying that he could make me a little short video. And that's what we're going to call it. We're going to call it good enough. But that's today's progress. We pulled out the struts. We cut one motor mount bolt, and we had to cut the mount completely off. It was rotted together. It spun so far, and then it was done. And then it was just hanging there, so I just took a sawzall, cut it off, cut the exhaust. Somebody took and welded the O2 sensor in over at Dave Muncie's auto shop here in Louisa. Needed it fixed one day. Whatever it was, couldn't get to where I needed to go. They put it together, still leaked, but you know, whatever. Just an old car, like you can see, it's rotted. We've got all these covers off and everything. You can tell it's gone. It could be fixed, but with that mount over there on the side right there, that's just obsolete. You'd have to find a donor that somebody's got the motor and all that out of. You can cut it out. Right there it is. You can see it's rotted together. You just spun by halfway and then Luckily, the mount was all open. Now, they make those where you can weld them back on, but, you know, it's just too far gone. You can see it's pretty gone. And what I was talking about bad design right here is this is all open. I don't know if they not have the screen on it or what. That's how the mice were getting in so bad. But guys, I've had enough for today. And we still got to strip out some of the interior and get this firewall cut off, burned off, whatever we got to do. Pull fuel lines, pull the brake lines. Make sure we got it all. We're just going to kind of keep it together until we can piece together a little bit at a time. Make sure we don't lose control or track. I've been taking pictures. I don't think it'll be too bad, but we're going to have to get a plasma cutter. Cut these towers out all the way up. That way we can get in here and see what's what. You know, be to that side of whatever. We'd have to burn a hole in it all the way, big hole, so we can get our plasma cutter in and burn spot welds or whatever we got to do. We're going to take it apart and try to keep it all together at the same time. That way it's not too much of a mess. A lot of work, but yeah, I'm tired of that little old truck sitting around. It's still pretty nice. Don't get on top of it right now. It's gone. Might as well just get rid of it or something. Be nice to LS swap it. The guy said he could put a straight 6 on them too. But, you know, to find a motor or find a Jeep motor, good straight 6 Jeep motor stick in it, those things are pretty tough. But with the Jeep motors, they push out the freeze plugs on the back of the head all the time. If you got a way you could do it or whatever from the back of the cab, you know, if you had a hole drilled out to where you get right to that back of that freeze plug from the cab on the inside, like in just an old beater or something, you're in good shape. But if you do something other than that, man, I just tell you, it would be a lot. Guys, that's a day. We had to run up there to the sawmill and pick up scraps of wood to make sure we had this thing cribbed up good enough. It just, I don't want to get over here and get it fouled on me or something. That's a day.